Alright, let's see what's in the comments. Your drums sound really good for just $100 microphone. Getting better mics for better quality sound would be amazing, but either way I still love your content. Aw, that's sweet. Very good. Would be better with mics though. Your drum kit is tuned very nicely. Oh, thank you. But yeah, it would be better with mics, obviously. You should buy drum mics. Yeah, I probably should. Really cool kit, but I'd save these types of songs for when you can actually mic up your kit. Amazing! Please do it again, but with mics on drums. Gotta get some drum mics, man. Great, but invest in mics, please. Love your drumming. Keep up the good work. Have you ever considered getting mics for your kit to record with? And it just keeps going like this. Hey everybody, hope you're doing well. First of all, I just want to thank you guys for showing an interest in my crazy little shenanigans here on YouTube. I started uploading videos on a more regular basis a few months ago, and since then, a lot of you guys have been checking out my videos, and almost 5,000 of you have subscribed to my channel to see more of it. That is insane. If you're a regular here on the channel, you know that I consider making videos my hobby, and I just really enjoy doing it. I never intended this channel to be something big and professional, but I want to improve the quality of my content. And I have made a few improvements already. I've added the foot cam, I've improved the lighting on the foot cam afterwards, and I've improved the sound quality a little bit. But I want to do even better. But I need your help to do so. Making this decision has not been easy, but I've decided to set up a Patreon page for this channel. To those of you who don't know what Patreon is, it's basically a service that lets you support different projects, like filmmakers, bands and YouTubers. And via Patreon you can pledge certain amounts of money in order to support different projects in return of various perks, determined by the person you support. The service is very popular amongst YouTubers, and I even support a couple of channels myself. Actually, there are already 2 people supporting this channel as of making this video, namely Timo Pyle, who is pledging $2, and Matthew Carter, who is pledging $4. Seriously, you guys are the best! Never get tired of that. Now, the purpose of this Patreon page is to allow people to support this channel, and I really want to emphasize that every dime will go towards supporting this channel. I don't want to come across as every other YouTuber who might be like, oh, I desperately need all these Patreon money to buy food and rent and whatever. Because this is nothing like that. I mean, I am by no means rich or anything, but I can support myself. And therefore, all the money raised via Patreon will go towards buying things to improve the quality of this channel, and not to support me as a person. So, if you want to help me create better looking and better sounding videos, you can do so by following the link in the description. Patreon lets you decide exactly how much money you want to pledge, and if you want to pledge, let's say $10 a month, that would be amazing. But if you want to pledge $1 a month, that's great too. Honestly, every little bit counts. But let's say you're unable to pledge any money, or you just don't want to, that's completely fine as well. I don't want anyone to feel pressured into supporting this channel if they can't do it or if they just don't want to. I mean, YouTube is inherently a platform for free content, and suddenly being asked to pay for it is a little weird, I will admit that. Like the first time one of my favorite creators were on Patreon, I was like, wait a minute, I didn't have to pay for it before, but now, well, I don't have to pay for it, but I can pay for it. I was a little bit skeptical of it, but given the circumstances of YouTube ad revenue and all that, I kind of understood where he was coming from, and I'm donating to a couple of channels now. However, if you want to help me create better videos, but you don't want to whip out your wallet, you can help me by sharing my videos, or whitelisting this channel on Adblock, and whatever, be creative. Or you can just write me a comment telling me how much you like my content. That makes me happy. Oh, speaking of happy, check out this t-shirt. Isn't it great? I'm not sponsored or anything, I just really like it. But if you choose to support my channel on Patreon, I'll make it worth your while. I've set up a few perks that you can unlock by donating certain amounts of money every month to this channel, and some of them include shoutouts and being credited in every video for supporting this channel, and some lessons and tutorials on drumming. I can't remember the specific details right now, but you can follow the link in the description and see if there are any of these rewards that you might use for something. I think I actually promised someone in the comments that I'll make a tutorial on my double bass drumming technique, so if I make a tutorial on that, that will be available for everyone on the channel. I mean, that's only fair. So anyway, let's talk about some of the goals for this Patreon campaign. One of the things I want to do is that I want to get more camera angles. Maybe a top-down view would be pretty cool so you can see the entire set much better. Maybe a camera on the left side, because right now I only have on my right side, and if I'm doing some crazy Mike Portnoy type of shit on the hi-hat, it's a little bit hard to see it. Maybe it would also be cool to have like a GoPro strapped to my chest so you can get like a POV shot. That'd be pretty cool. And obviously there's the big one, getting drum mics and just getting an actual recording setup going. This is the ultimate goal of the Patreon campaign, because my drums sound great. I'm not the bragging type of guy, but DW just make great drums. And it would sound so much better having actual mics on them. Now, some of you guys have actually been asking me if I make any money off YouTube. And long story short, no, I don't. But I should be able to do so by the end of this month. A while back, some asshole YouTuber decided to make fun of people committing suicide, and YouTube, being the brilliant businessmen that they are, decided that when a big YouTube star does something stupid, the only sensible thing to do is to punish smaller channels like mine. So, in order to earn money on YouTube, you now have to have 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 watch hours. And you might be thinking, well, you have that. Actually, you have way more than that. And yes I do. The thing is that now you have to send in an application and be approved for ads. And according to YouTube, this will take about a week. I've been waiting almost 4 months now. I actually used to make a little bit of money off YouTube, and based on the numbers I had back then, this little YouTube shenanigan adventure Logan Paul shit has cost me around $700-800. So yeah, that's a lot of nice camera work and mics you could have gotten for all those money, but there's really nothing to do about it. I'm a little pissed because I've actually earned these money and I am actually eligible to get them, but I'll rant on for another day. So back on topic. If you guys want to help me create better sounding and better looking videos, that's great. And if you can't or you don't want to, you know what? That's fine as well. I'm not judging anybody and you don't have to justify yourself for not donating to the channel. I make these videos because I love doing it, and the fact that so many of you guys actually want to see them is just amazing. I'll keep making videos as long as I feel like it, and it's up to you guys to determine how many upgrades I'll be able to afford. Alright, I think that was everything I wanted to say, and if you have any questions, leave me a comment. I read every single comment and I really try to answer as many of them as possible if I feel like I have something useful to say. So anyway, I hope you guys will consider supporting this channel. Once again, you guys are the best!